My second study guide for studying for the exam. I'm just going to listen to this over and over again.
The 4 Ps of marketing as defined by Philip Kotler are price, product, place, and promotion. Explanation. In the 60s, Kotler introduced the 4 Ps of marketing: price, product, place, and promotion. Which of the following statements is correct? Global e-commerce sales are projected to be $4.058 trillion by 2020. We spend 6.15 hours each day using online devices. 46% of the world population uses the internet. Business spend on online marketing is projected to be $285 billion by 2020. All the options. Explanation. The digital economy is growing fast. All these facts are correct. Online sales is growing dramatically, and more people are shopping through their mobile devices. Which one of these statements is correct? 98% of marketers affirm that offline and online marketing are merging. Explanation. It is true that 98% of marketers affirm that offline and online marketing are merging. Source: Gartner's report in 2016. Which of the following areas are not part of the digital marketing domain? Public relations, advertising, event marketing, and sponsorship. Explanation. Public relations, advertising, event marketing, and sponsorship does not apply to digital marketing domain. The search engine with the biggest market share globally is Google. Explanation. Google has by far the largest share in the search engine market, which is more than 90% of the entire market. Which was the first social media network with a community feature? AOL. Explanation. AOL America Online was the first community network in the early 2000s. The social media landscape continues to evolve at an exponential rate as it is accessible to consumers and organizations of all sizes and types. Define reputation management in social media: the process of improving brand name by tracking, monitoring, and eliminating negative social media posts. Explanation. Reputation management is the process of improving brand name by tracking, monitoring, and eliminating negative social media posts. It builds your credibility with customers, which strengthens their trust in your brand. How would you define social media marketing? Social media marketing refers to the process of gaining traffic or attention through social media sites. Explanation. Social media marketing is a highly effective way of reaching new audiences and generating conversation around your brand. It refers to the process of gaining traffic or attention through social media platforms. What are the key considerations for people in sales while they use social media for selling? Social selling: build their professional brand and then position themselves as subject matter experts in their field to build credibility. Explanation. Social selling is the art of using social networks to find, connect, understand, and nurture sales prospects. People in sales should first build their professional brand and then position themselves as subject matter experts in their field to build credibility. Which one of the following statements is true? LinkedIn works best for B2B organizations. Pinterest is great for driving traffic to your product catalog on your website. Facebook is excellent for businesses that operate in the consumer market. YouTube is a great social network platform to show customers how to use your products. All the options. Explanation. Each social network has its own specific characteristics. All the statements above are true. Content has to meet the needs and interests of the target audience. If your content isn't, customers will find you relevant and valuable. Explanation. Content marketing is about creating and distributing relevant and valuable content to attract, acquire, and engage a clearly defined and understood target audience, with the objective of driving profitable customer action. How would you describe what multi-channel attribution does? Accredits deserving touch points along the conversion journey. Explanation. Multi-channel attribution helps to identify the touch points in the path to purchase and clarify which channels contribute to what customer actions. Why did internet service providers clamp down on personal emails being used for mailing purposes? Because it would use excessive server resources. Explanation: internet service providers clamped down on email volumes and private accounts because emails consumed server resources and some of the emails were old, invalid, or bounced. What does ESP stand for? Email Service Provider. Explanation: ESP stands for Email Service Providers that were developed to provide a reputable sending source for large volumes of email communications. Which of these is not a critical element of an email? Signature. Explanation: use critical components of an email to understand how users judge the importance of an email and develop compliance with anti-spam regulations. Apart from the signature, other mentioned components of an email are important to establish credibility. How does the Mobile Marketing Association, MMA, define mobile marketing? A set of practices that enables organizations to communicate and engage with their audience in an interactive and relevant manner through any mobile device or network. Explanation: mobile marketing can be defined as any communication that relies on a mobile phone to interact with a customer. According to MMA, mobile marketing is a set of practices that enables organizations to communicate and engage with their audience in an interactive and relevant manner through any mobile device or network. What makes the mobile phone the ultimate brand engagement platform? The mobile phone allows for targeted messages, customer engagement, and interactive features to drive engagement. Explanation: mobile phones enable marketers to use hyper-segmentation to reach specific groups with an accurately tailored message. Mobile phone users generate content on a regular basis, and they would contribute content about your brand if you encourage them. Mobile targeting allows you to maintain user engagement by using techniques such as implementing gamification elements to your app, using push notifications, and so on. Which of these are mobile features that can be used as a marketing tool? Messages, apps, NFC, QR codes. All the options. Explanation: all the features mentioned above can be used as marketing tools. Mobile is a versatile communication tool. Hence, it is important to break down mobile marketing into a set of tools to make it relatable to customers. Location is a unique feature of mobile marketing because it allows you to customize the marketing messages to suit the needs of users of a particular location. Location-based services can be an integral part of marketing strategy to track customers of a certain location. Customizing the marketing messages to suit the users of a particular location is a unique feature of mobile marketing. What are the two types of targeting that can be done with PPC advertising? Reaching new prospects and reaching prior visitors. Remarketing. Explanation: PPC is known for its ability to reach users who are actively searching, but it can also be highly targeted. The two types of targeting you can do with PPC advertising is reaching new prospects and reaching prior visitors. Remarketing. The 3 R's of pay-per-click are reach, relevance, and ROI. Explanation: the 3 R's of pay-per-click are reach, relevance, and ROI. Reach: choose where to show your ads. Relevance: show highly related ads to users. ROI: perform bidding based on goals. Why is search marketing not considered as interruptive marketing? Searchers have an intent to complete a task, buy a product, or look for an answer. Explanation: search marketing is not interruptive because users are looking for an answer. If your ad provides the answer, you can acquire a customer. Search ads are not necessarily viewed as ads, but as useful information to help a user make a decision. What do we mean by it's important to maintain the scent in your PPC? It's important to maintain a consistent identity between your ad, landing page, and website to ensure the user has a seamless experience. Explanation: maintain the scent between your keyword, ad, and landing page to ensure that the user has a seamless experience. The landing page is key in your PPC. What is an ad group? An ad group is a collection of related keywords and ads. Explanation. An ad group is a collection of related keywords and ads. As ad groups are at the bottom of the settings flow, they inherit settings from the account and the campaign. Which of these settings are part of the campaign settings? Type of network, devices, location, bid method, budget, all the options, explanation. Campaign settings are used for all the ad groups in the campaign. Campaign settings, targeting options, include type of network, devices, location, bid method, budget. Explain what is A/B testing of your landing page. Create two versions, A and B, of your landing page and discover which page gets the best results. Explanation. A/B testing is creating two versions, A and B, of your landing page and discovering which page gets the best results. Once you get the results of the A/B test, take the better page and conduct further tests by changing different elements. To maintain information sent in your PPC campaign, you need to build a consistent customer experience that guides the customers and keeps them engaged, lead visitors from page to page by maintaining consistency and keeping the scent intact, maintain similar graphics, colors, layout, shapes, and positioning on all the pages, avoid changing the layouts or positions of on-screen elements, as this confuses the users and makes the trail go cold. All the options, explanation. To maintain information sent, you need to build a consistent customer experience, maintain similar graphical presentation, avoid changing the layouts or elements positions, and lead visitors from page to page by maintaining consistency. The concept of information sent, basic to conversion optimization, is used to draw visitors through the entire buying process. Based on their goals, name the 4 types of visitors who visit your website: misses, clickers, browsers, and buyers. Explanation. Once you determine the goals of your visitors, you will be able to segregate them into 4 categories, which are misses, clickers, browsers, and buyers. For successful conversion optimization, it is essential to meet visitors' expectations and lead them to make the purchase. What is the definition of microcopy in the context of conversion optimization? It is a word or a phrase on a website that guides user experience. Explanation. Microcopy is a word or a phrase on a website that guides user experience. It answers questions that visitors may have throughout the copy to build trust, push conversion rate by managing user anxiety, reassuring visitors by answering their questions and dealing with their fears and concerns. What are the 3 core elements of analytics? Context, data, and creativity. Explanation. Context, data, and creativity are the 3 core elements of analytics. These will help organizations to arrive at an optimal and realistic decision informed by data. What are 2 key technology trends today that impact data collection? Big data and Internet of Things. Explanation. The big technology trends include big data and data science, prescriptive analytics and automation, Internet of Things, IoT, and online offline end-to-end customer focus. Which of these is not a building block for Google Analytics? Traffic building blocks. Explanation. The 4 building blocks in Google Analytics can be summarized as ABC: audience, acquisition, behavior, and conversions. Which of these are part of the ethics and privacy responsibilities of an analyst? Consent, limiting collection, limiting use, disclosure, and retention, safeguards. Individual access, all the options, explanation. As an analyst, you have a huge responsibility towards privacy and ethics, and these include accountability, identifying purpose, consent, limiting collection, limiting use, disclosure, and retention, accuracy, safeguards, openness, individual access, provide recourse. What is a key performance indicator? KP. A KP is a measurable value that demonstrates how effectively a company is achieving its key business objectives. Explanation. A KP is a measurable value that demonstrates how effectively a company is achieving its key business objectives. Although useful to track small successes, metrics such as the number of visits sessions on your website or the number of Facebook fans are not good examples of a KPI. How can the RFM model help in your segmentation? In the RFM model, you use recency, frequency, and monetary value to create clearly defined segments which you can target in different ways. In explanation, in the RFM model, you use recency, frequency, and monetary value to create clearly defined segments which you can target in different ways. The RFM approach relates to another concept, customer lifetime value, CLV. CLV represents how much a customer is worth to the business. Which of these would not be done more efficiently through marketing automation? Interpret your Google Analytics data. Explanation. Interpreting your Google Analytics data cannot be done efficiently through marketing automation. Marketing automation is the use of software and technology to aid sales and marketing by automating simple tasks. Which of the following constitute implicit data? What people browse, what pages people visit, what links people click, what webinar people sign up for. All the options. Explanation. With implicit data, we look for things like what people browse, what pages people visit, what links people click, and what webinar people sign up for. Optimally, implicit data should back up and reinforce the explicit data. Why do triggered messages like email have a higher open rate? Because they are relevant to user behavior. Explanation. Triggered communications are a series of communications based on a specific attribute, behavior, or a request. They have higher open rates because they are relevant to user behavior. Before planning a drip campaign, you need to map out the buying process that customers go through specific to your business. What formula can you use for this? You can use the IDA formula: attention, awareness, interest, desire, and action. Explanation. Before planning a drip campaign, map out the buying process customers go through specific to your business. Typical stages in the buying process, also called the customer lifecycle, are awareness, interest, desire, and action. There are many different variances on the IDA formula. Another popular one is AICDA: awareness or attention, interest, conviction, desire, and action. For which of these you cannot use programmatic buying? So, explanation. Programmatic can be used for branding, increasing reach and awareness, a specific campaign, retargeting, lead generation, creating device, channel, and customer-specific campaigns, developing existing customers based on their purchase history. Who are the key players in programmatic buying? Advertisers and publishers. Explanation. Programmatic ad buying is an automated process system that replaced the traditional method of buying ads. It includes players such as publishers and advertisers. What does RTB stand for in programmatic buying? Real-time bidding. Explanation. RTB stands for real-time bidding. RTB is the ability to adjust a campaign and bids for an ad space based on demographic, sociographic, behavior, or other types of data. Where does digital marketing data come from? Digital marketing data is gleaned from websites, mobile apps, and social media. Explanation. Analysis starts with digital marketing data gleaned from websites, mobile apps, and social media. Digital analytics expertise is in high demand and will remain in high demand for the foreseeable future. What is a good starting point for your analytics? Always begin your analysis by understanding as much as you can about the business environment. Explanation. Google Analytics is the most popular digital analytics platform that will empower you to become a better digital marketer or analyst, or simply gain useful skills. It is good to begin your analysis by understanding as much as you can about your business environment. AABC explains the menu structure of Google Analytics. What does AABC stand for? AABC stands for audience, acquisition, behavior, and conversions. Explanation. Understanding the reporting structure helps in identifying where the required information is to be found. Google Analytics contains a lot of information organized under audience, acquisition, behavior, and conversion reports, referred to as the AABC. What is the GA code in Google Analytics? The GA code is a tracking code you get from Google to paste onto all your web pages, so Google knows when your site is visited. Explanation. The Google GA code can be obtained when you register your site with Google Analytics. It is important to add the code in the header of the HTML of each page you want GA to track. What is the purpose of inline analysis? Inline analysis helps you draw the proper conclusions from the data displayed. Explanation. Digital analytics tools offer a vast amount of information organized in dozens of reports with tons of dimensions and metrics. Inline analysis helps you draw the proper conclusions from the data displayed. How do you create customized reports in Google Analytics? You can create customized reports by taking an existing report and changing the desired variables. Explanation. Google Analytics offers many features to organize your data, and looks only at the data you're interested in. What does PPC stand for? Pay-per-click. Explanation. PPC stands for pay-per-click. When someone clicks on your ad and goes to your website, that is when you pay. This is called pay-per-click, PPC, or cost per click, CPC. What are the major benefits of using Google Ads? Your ad is displayed for free, and you pay only when a relevant, interested user goes to your site. Explanation. With Google Ads, your ad is displayed for free, and you pay only when a relevant, interested user goes to your site. You can send a user to any page on your site. The page visited by someone is known as the landing page. What are the three levels in the account structure of Google Ads? Account, campaign, and ad group. Explanation. The three levels in the account structure of Google Ads are account, campaign, and ad group. These levels are put in place to facilitate setting up your Google Ads with minimum admin efforts. Which of these is not an account level option? Targeting options. Explanation. These are the different account level options: access, billing, notification access, time zones, linked accounts. Targeting option is not an account level option. How would you describe the role of keyword match types? Keyword match types determine how closely related is the search query, and keyword must be in order for your ad to show up. Explanation. When the search query matches the keyword, your ad can be displayed. Keyword match types determine how closely related is the search query, and keyword must be in order for your ad to show up. What is a negative keyword? A type of keyword that prevents your ad from being triggered by a certain word or phrase. Explanation. A type of keyword that prevents your ad from being triggered by a certain word or phrase. Negative keywords do not match various endings, singulars, plurals, and misspellings. Which of these is a text ad editorial guideline? Only one exclamation point per ad and it cannot be in the headline. Explanation. The text ad editorial specifications are as follows: no excessive capitalization, and only one exclamation point per ad, and it cannot be in the headline. You cannot put a phone number in the ad as there are other ways to generate calls, and any claim must be true and shown on the website. What is the advantage of having multiple ads in your ad group? When you have multiple ads in your ad group, Google will optimize your ads and show the best performing one the most often. What are ad extensions? Feature that shows extra business information with your ad. Explanation. The ad extension feature shows extra business information with your ad. Many of these extensions allow users to take different actions than just clicking on your ad, such as installing an app, getting directions to your store, or calling your company. Which 3 social media networks led in terms of daily engagement? Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Explanation: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter are the 3 major players in social media. Facebook users visit often, with over 90% visiting the site at least once a week and 70% visiting it daily. What percentage of Facebook users access Facebook via their mobile? 95%. Explanation: 95% of Facebook visits are made on smartphones and tablets. Only 31.8% of visits are made on desktops or laptops. Which of the following algorithm triggers is considered by Facebook? Age of post, expected reception of a post, actual reception of a post, wording on a post. All the options. Explanation: the algorithm is complex, but Facebook considers the following. What are the 5 different account types in Facebook? Facebook profile, Facebook page, Facebook community, Facebook place listing, and Facebook shop. Explanation: there are 5 different types of account in Facebook: Facebook profile, Facebook page, Facebook community, Facebook place listing, and Facebook shop. How do you access Facebook audience optimization for your Facebook posts? Activate audience optimization for posts in your Facebook page settings. Explanation: you can access Facebook audience optimization for your Facebook post by activating audience optimization for posts in your Facebook page settings. Facebook recognizes the need for segmentation and allows better user experience by letting a business target a post. Why is Facebook Live such a powerful tool for businesses? Live streaming videos on Facebook are viewed for 3 times longer than non-live videos. Explanation: live streaming videos on Facebook are viewed for 3 times longer than non-live videos. Facebook wants you to use Facebook Live and will, therefore, give your live broadcast a higher organic reach. What is Facebook's 20% text rule? An ad won't be outright rejected if it contains more than 20% text, but it will have its reach limit. Explanation: Facebook will not immediately reject your ad when it has more than 20% text. It will now categorize your ad according to ratings. If image text is okay, ad will run normally. If image text is low, ad will reach fewer people. If image text is high, ad will not run. Which of these statements is correct? YouTube has launched its local versions in over 70 countries and 76 different languages. Explanation: YouTube has launched its local versions in over 70 countries and in 76 different languages. YouTube is a truly global service and is localized for many countries in the world. What percent of Twitter users are from outside the US? About 80% of active Twitter accounts are outside the US. Explanation: of the 319 active Twitter users, 252 are located outside the US. That means about 80% of active Twitter accounts are outside the US. What is a key reason for people using Twitter? It's a way to stay informed, it's a way to be heard, it's a source of discovery, it's a way to connect with brand celebrities. All the options. Explanation: while Twitter offers many benefits to brands and marketers, consumers use Twitter because it is a way to be heard, a source of discovery, and a way to connect with brands' celebrities. What are Twitter polls? Twitter polls are a Twitter feature which allows you to ask a question that other users can vote on within a tweet. Explanation: Twitter polls is a Twitter feature that allows you to ask a question that other users can vote on within a tweet. Twitter polls can help you pull direct feedback or spark conversation. Use them for short-term, 5 minutes, or long-term, 7 days, input gathering. What was the purpose of the Twitter algorithm that was introduced in 2016? Twitter launched an algorithm to boost certain posts you would be interested in to the top of your timeline. Explanation: Twitter launched an algorithm to boost certain posts you would be interested on the top of your timeline. When you first log in, these posts should show up toward the top. As you scroll further, you revert to posts by timestamp. Why is Twitter a popular way for customers to communicate with or complain about a business? A Twitter account can be found more quickly than a phone number, making it a favorite method of many consumers for reaching out. Explanation: a Twitter account can be found more quickly than a phone number, making it a favorite method of many consumers for reaching out. You have demographics and firmographics data. Company sizes firmographics. Which of these statements is the most important when it comes to your digital marketing strategy? Select all that apply. Focusing on the customer benefit is vital in digital marketing. Focusing on the customer journey is vital in digital marketing. Explanation: focusing on the customer journey is vital in digital marketing. It is also important to focus on the customer benefit. What value do you offer? What is the benefit to the customer? What makes you unique? Everything you do in digital marketing needs to be based on an understanding of the customers and their requirements. Which of these features are associated with digital marketing strategy? Clear purpose, team aligned to goal, established measurement, central message. Clear value proposition, all the options. Explanation: digital marketing strategies may include features such as clear purpose, team aligned to goal, established measurement, central message, clear value proposition. Which of these are not a demographics factor? Company size. Explanation: you have demographics and firmographics data. Company size is firmographics. The demographic factors to consider while targeting your audience are age, gender, income, marital status, language, location. Which of these is the topmost reason for fans following a Facebook page? Incentives. Explanation: the various reasons why people follow brands are incentives, 77%, discounts, 46%, solution to problems, 39%, entertainment, 28%, interaction, 26%, direct market, 21%. Which of these is the most important consideration when doing trend analysis? Are you marketing the right content at the right time? Explanation: while doing trend analysis, it is important to determine whether you are marketing the right content at the right time.